What up, though, Ken folk? It's been over something almost 17 years coming for this truth to come out, but I think what better time than now. So I'm off in the cut. Well, head down like this, came out like this. Now it's a couple things that's kind of in the way of me being able to walk this straight path out, but came out just like this here. I want to say no sooner than I got out of that cut, and of course all that stuff wasn't here. I mean, I'm head down because home is that way. And I want to say I was probably laid about right here. The police was under that light. I had no idea. What am I talking about? Well, November 25th of 2003, probably leave names out, you know what I mean, just, for the sake of, but I myself, an older gentleman, older homie in the hood, I was 15, he was 20, a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, that I rocked with at the time, had went home for the night from smoking and drinking, rapping. How ironic is that? I can still remember the bars I wrote that night. And yeah, dang on. Long story short, big homie had put us up the game, you know what I'm saying, on how to make a couple extra dollars to supply that habit and get some free pizza. Without going into too much detail, you know what I'm saying, phone call was made. The little bando, which it looks like it still might be an abandoned house that's connected to the complex we used to stay in. Is where we used the address to call the pizza man to. Playing with BB guns. Never really been fun, people. Anyway, that night, you know what I'm saying, came out of the front side of this little apartment building where my peoples were staying at. Walked right over here, you know what I'm saying, off into the cut. Little did I know, it's gonna be something waiting on us a couple minutes. But as I stood on the back of that, or in the front of that garage over there, I didn't have this feeling, you know what I'm saying, that I normally would have when I was doing dirt. You know what I'm saying, I had this feeling that something ain't right. And that feeling caused me to speak out and tell my mans, like, yo, bruh, like, not tonight. Of course, he thought I was bugging off the weed and the liquor. He like, man, you punking out on me? I'm like, man, not tonight. See the little car come through. Oh, almost fell. See the little car come through and shoot. As I'm still sitting there, I'm hearing this sound. I ain't know right then and there that was a helicopter that was above us. But that's what it was. Anyway, when the car came around, buddy took off, you know what I'm saying, walked down the way and was like, about to commit the robbery, and I grabbed him. I'm like, bruh, said not tonight. He snatched away from me. Went on up there. I'm standing there, BB gun in hand. Kind of just with this sick feeling, like, man, what the heck is going on? Like, I know I ain't tripping. I hear something, and this just don't feel right. Lo and behold, I see a cruiser come down the same way that the undercover police officer, which we ain't know at the time, came down. And when he did, I said I knew it. To myself, I said I knew it. Threw the BB gun on the ground. Came from around the garage and came through this cut again with my head down. I'm saying, with my hoodie on. I'm breaking camp just like this, like, cause I know, I'm saying, home ain't too far away. They had trash cans and stuff right here, so I really can't even like kind of show you the whole story. Then they got rid of them trash cans. Go figure. But by the time I say in full sprint, I got about that far away from the cut, I heard frick. And by the time I looked up, I seen like what could possibly be described as like firecracker. I blinked. Y'all. And I was here. And the lights from the sky was red and blue. It was dark outside. November 25th, 2003, cold night. The ground was like a sheet of ice. The doctor said that's what saved me. But I know it was a greater hand at work than some ice on the ground. Felt my body rock back and forward, like one way then the other way. Felt my hands get handcuffed behind my back. And I seen this black officer standing over top of me. Not sure who actually did the shooting, but I know when that officer was standing over top of me and asking me, "What is your name? What is your name?" And I'm trying to tell him, Shane Doe Pirtle. For those who know what I'm saying, my name is weird as it is, but I ain't gonna say weird, unique as it is. But with my lung collapsing, you know what I'm saying, it came out kind of computerized, Shane Doe Pirtle. And I started to get upset because I'm thinking to myself, he don't understand me, and I'm about to die out here. So I started praying, you know, internally as I'm trying to remain conscious and answer this man's questions. He asked me again, "What's your name?" I ain't say nothing. I felt like I needed to save up my strength for what was coming next, and I didn't even know what that was. He said, "How old are you?" I didn't answer. He said, "How old are you?" And I didn't answer. And he asked one more time. I took a deep breath. And I said, 15. Let that sink in. And when I said 15, it came out just like that. Mind you, my name was coming out Shane Doe Pirtle. But when I said 15, it came out real crystal. And he went from having this mean mug, "What is your name? How old are you?" to when I said 15. Then it disappeared out of my sight. And I was just, you know, kind of trying to figure out what was going on. On one side of my brain, it's like, you got shot. On the other side of my brain, it's like, no, you didn't. On one side, it's like, nah, you got shot. The other side, like, man, shut up. Like, literally, this is the conversation that was going on in my head. And as I'm having this dialogue with myself and these red and blue and white lights is flashing beside my head, hold up. So you feel me? Beside my head, I just see something start crawling. And I look, and it was my blood. Mind you, everything was coming in real low, like a whisper. And that's when it got real loud. So again, praying, doing what Grandma taught me to do, asking God for forgiveness. human part of me, like my mom and my grandma, maybe less than a football field away, and they don't know where I'm at because I'm out here acting crazy and I ain't gonna make it home to them. Story that was told to me, which I bought into over the years, is that somebody that stayed, well, maybe they ain't stayed, but they was right there. D-Boy, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, neighborhood D-Boy, recognized the shoes that I had on and called the ambulance. I don't think they was gonna call him, yo. Once they realized what all happened, who I was, how old I was, you know what I'm saying, the fact that I ain't had no gun or nothing. Don't get me wrong, I shouldn't have been out there, but it ain't take all that. All that. 2 12 gauges in the 4.5, 13 entry wounds, 7 exit wounds, 3 major surgeries, 2 years, 1 more chance. And a lot of people want to ask, well, first question they was asking, did you get paid from it and all this stuff? I believe I did. Priceless payment. Kept my life. Let that sink in. You're gonna have to tune in for the rest of the story when the next interview come out. It's gonna be a little bit more put together than this, but I did want to come to y'all and let y'all in on, why I take the stance that I stand with right now with all that's going on. All lives matter, my G. Black, blue, green, purple, orange, red. And we gotta be accountable for the decisions that we make. One of my mentors been telling me here lately, Galatians 6, be not weary in well-doing. If we're gonna organize, let's organize. If we're gonna change some things, let's change some things. Can't tell y'all don't be mad. But like the Bible say, you could be angry, just sin not. Let's come together and make a difference. Instead of just venting. Peace.